Hello, my friends. All right, let's see what these directions say. Write the dilation of f of x by g of x as h of x. Write them as multiplied together. Okay. X squared plus 2x minus 3x, 2x minus 4. And that's h of x. Please simplify the equation you came up with. Okay, so that means multiply this out. I'm going to do this in two different ways for you. First way is just by distribution. So x squared times 2x is 2x cubed. Pew! X squared times negative 4. Pew! Negative 4x squared. And then I've got 2x times 2x, pew! Which is 4x squared. 2x times negative 4, which is negative 8x, pew! 3 times 2x, pew! Negative 6x. Oops, I wanted to put that underneath. And then 3 times negative 4, pew! Is just plus 12. And then you can go ahead and combine like terms. 2x cubed has no one alike. I forgot a squared on that 4x squared right there, so let's show that those cancel out. And then negative 14x and plus 12. Now, in Zero's the Hero, we also talked about some structure you could use. So I'm going to go ahead and do that also in case you want it. So what that looks like is something like this. We have x squared, we have 2x, and we have minus 3. And then we have 2x and minus 4. X squared times 2x is 2x cubed. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. X squared times negative 4 is negative 4x squared. 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. And then negative 3 and negative 4 make 12. So you'll notice we have 2x cubed. Those two, again, I forgot the square, that's funny, on that one. Those two will cancel out, so we did that. Those two make the negative 14x, and that one makes the 12. It does not matter which way you do it, it is totally up to you. Use the graph to sketch a graph by hand on the same graph. That was a lot of the words, graph. So I'm going to actually do D first. Identify the zeros. The zeros are going to be negative 3, 0, 1, 0, and 2, 0. Now I'm getting those from the graph. I could also get those from the equation if I wanted to. But let's go ahead and graph. We've got that 0, and that 0, and that 0. And now that we've done zeros, the hero, we have a little bit more clue on where zeros come from, unless you haven't watched that yet. But your shape's going to be like that, because in the folds and turns, we basically had shapes that were like that, or there was one other adjustment where basically that was shifted up a little bit. All right, now I kept mentioning this section in the previous one, so let's go ahead and do it. Determine the zeros for the function below and the multiplicity for each of the zeros. So I want to say, okay, 3x minus 2, set that equal to 0. So to solve, I will go ahead and add 2, and then I will divide by 3. So x is going to be 2/3. Now the multiplicity has to do with the exponent. The exponent is 3 there, so that's multiplicity 3. Then I'll have 2x plus 1 equals 0. Subtract 1 from both sides. So that'll be 2x is negative 1. And then divide by 2, so x is negative 1/2. Again, let's look at the exponent. There is 2, so multiplicity 2. Now, if we were to ask, okay, what is the degree, which we didn't, but maybe I want to right now, what is the degree? So what do you think? You should be shouting from the rooftops that the degree is 5, because we have multiplicity 3 and we have multiplicity 2, so that's a degree of 5, because 2 plus 3 is 5. And the last piece here, we have a product of the linear functions below. By the below, I mean to the right. Identify the zeros. So the zeros of p of x are the zeros I see, negative 2.50, 0.40, and 3. 3, 0. Identify where p of x is positive. So p of x is positive. I'm going to break this into regions. P of x is positive where when I multiply, I get a positive number. So if I'm over here, I'm getting the laser. If I'm over here, the red one is negative. The black one is also negative. It's harder to see. And then the green one is positive. So negative times a positive is positive. So that would be when x is less than negative 2.5 is one place. And then here, the green is positive, the red is positive, but the black is negative. So positive, positive, negative. That overall makes a negative. So I'll say, okay, we're going to be negative between 2.5 and negative 0.4. And I'm seeing we might need to give you more space here. And then in this region, red is positive, black is positive, green is positive. So positive, positive, positive makes positive. So that's going to be between negative 0.4 and 3. And then the last region is over here. Red and black are up here somewhere. They're both positive. And then this one's negative. So a positive times a negative is negative. So that's going to be this region. So x is greater than 3. And then sketch a graph. So if I can do all those pieces, then I should be able to sketch this graph relatively easily. I'm trying to pick a color that will stand out. I'll do that, and I will make this a little bit thicker. That didn't work, but this will. Okay, so we are we're positive. So we're positive, and then we're negative, and then we're positive, and then we're negative. So we look like that, and we have done our job.